Washington, D.C., and what a shot of the Capitol and the National Mall with all of its outstanding, beautiful monuments. The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, calling the action with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And with the road trip approaching, the Wizards play the final game of their homestand. Still early in the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what they are seeing from this team so far. Better winning percentage than last year.
Well, I think for Washington, with the way they started the season, they'd have you thinking they were one of the favorites coming in instead of the exact opposite.
Yeah, Clark, I mean, there were a lot of teams getting a ton of attention.
Hammer time!
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
And finished off by Beal.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
After a 5-year absence from the playoffs, the Wizards were able to get back into the postseason last year. Big step for the franchise.
And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Here's Nene. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
And the Wizards certainly turned some heads in their postseason run. A team considered to be an afterthought in the playoffs, but they did as well as any could have hoped for in terms of getting to the second round and pushing the Pacers to 6 games in that round.
LeBron dishes to Marion. Back to LeBron. And here is Marion. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Go with the Wizards, a good postseason run, taking care of business, beating Chicago in the first round, and then Clark put a scare into the Pacers in the second.
Exactly, Kevin. There was a rumor that some teams were trying to make it where they would face the Wizards in the playoffs, thinking they were weak and an easy opponent. Not sure if those rumors are true, and the Wizards certainly showed they're very formidable and will be good going forward.
Irving kicks to LeBron to end the run. Cleveland the rebound. Here's Verjao. They get it back to the inside. Taken away by Nene. Here's Wall. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to Dallas.
Well, they were in foul trouble throughout that game, guys, and made things awfully hard on themselves as a result.
Yeah, it forced them to go much deeper into their rotation than they would have liked to, and that's always tough.
Outside, Pierce. The offensive rebound. And Gortat kicks to Pierce. And Wall. Here we go now. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Wall's got his second basket of the night.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter. And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
Shawn Marion, with 15 years in the NBA, a very good 15 years, basically talked about retiring even though he was still playing well at the conclusion of last season. Although I guess he did have a change of heart.
Kicks to Pierce. All with it, and it's Marion picking him up. Wall's shot is off.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Irving from long range. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
No doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Boy, they've got him on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, it's like a fast break drill out there, guys. A lot of great finishes in transition.
Pulls up. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And now, running up the court, Pierce pushing it up. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he did.
And finished off by Beal.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
And here's James outside, and he gets it to go. James has got 5.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Wall attacking. From 10 feet out, tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Cavaliers trail by 11. LeBron kicks to Varejao. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. So Varejao will go to the free throw line. That's on Marcin Gortat. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Miller comes in for James. Harris is checked in for Shawn Marion. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And now a chance to go to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA to see the leading three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Cavaliers, 4th.
You know, some teams live and die by the three, but it's important to be able to utilize the three-point shot. It's a great weapon in the game of basketball. And this coach has given this team freedom to look at the three-pointers on a regular basis, and they're pretty good at it. The Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. The coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
Wizards leading by 11. To the middle, here's Porter. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And it's Harris off the drive. Feeds to Waiters. Back to Harris. Miller, that's for 2. Offensive rebound. And Thompson kicks to Waiters. Miller outside. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship rings. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Miller, the pass to Temple. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks it to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Miller dishes to Temple. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Temple's got 5 points so far.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Out to Harris. Pass to Waiters. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
John Wall is 6'4", with a 39-inch vertical leap and long arms to boot. Is an elite physical specimen when it comes to the point guard position.
Shawn Marion is checked in for the Cavaliers. Nene kicks to Pierce. The outside leaner. That's good.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Lets it go from deep. They retain possession. Irving kicks to Waiters. Takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Waiters got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things.
It's deflected. Back to Marion. Dishes it to Irving. 6 to shoot. Here's Waiters. Off target from three-point range. Washington leading now by 13. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
Many consider him a genius-level coach. Doris, thanks. We'll see how he does. Marion outside. A 3-ball. Trying to get open is Thompson. And he gets it to go. Marion's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
You know, coming into the playoffs, a lot of people dismissed the Wizards because they were playing a more seasoned team during the playoffs. But the Wizards, actually, as you look at their roster, they had a number of players that were playoff tested.
The Wizards did have more experience than most people realized last year, helped in the playoffs and in the regular season.
Rasul Butler's checked in for Beal. And Cleveland with a change here, too. James is checked in. Having veterans in the locker room is such a benefit in so many ways. Wizards have to owe some of their success last season to that.
Well, you know, veteran players bring perspective, they bring professionalism, they bring experience. And those are attributes that you can't be a playoff team without. And it served the Wizards well that they had those vets.
Irving drives in. Pierce against James. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gortat's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
The 3 from LeBron. Again, James missing. Wizards leading by 14. Here's Butler. And James pulls it down.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Irving with a clean look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Wall passes to Butler. Jacks up a 3. Wall, that's good. Wall's got the lead up to 14 now for the Wizards.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
James dishes to Irving. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
LeBron James, probably the most versatile defensive player in the league, maybe ever. He can guard just about anybody in the league. Point guards, centers, and remember, it's something he's really worked at. He wasn't always a great defensive player when he got to the NBA.
He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. James has got 7 points. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And James bitterly disappointed about missing out. Clark on the Defensive Player of the Year award in 2013 and again passed over in 2014.
And you know, Kevin, if he doesn't win that award at some point in his career, I think it'll be a shame because what he does defensively really has never quite been done before. I mean, he can guard centers and point guards, and he's been effective shutting down some pretty good point guards in postseason play.
Good point. Miller kicks to Harris for the 3. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Pierce. Wizards leading by 11. Moving it up. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 8 points for him.
What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Miller. Back to James. Good. And Miller gets the assist. 9 points for LeBron.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Here's Nene. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside Irving. He dishes it to James. The kick out to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. Miller, the pass to Irving. His three-pointers off the mark. Washington's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And stolen by LeBron.
Tore it down that time.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Got it up. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
And all of a sudden tonight, he's become their big assist man. I mean, his passing was the key to their offense in that first half. Not something you always see.
And that's not a role he usually plays, and one I'm not sure he's comfortable in, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and to his credit, he's done it.
Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Pearson and Nene filling up the forward spots. And it's Gortat in at the 5 spot. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, what a busy summer the Washington Wizards had. They brought in a lot of veterans, Juwan Blair, Chris Humphries, and Paul Pierce. They're hoping that influx of experience will enable them to take the next step in the wide-open Eastern Conference. They've added some real depth in their front court, Kevin.
DC fans have to be excited. Thank you, Doris. Beal dishes to Wall. Wall missing again.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
And James throws it down hard.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Wizards leading by 11.
Well, it's funny. Back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he's given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. Guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. He feeds it to Irving. Kicks it out to LeBron. Wall grabs the board.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
On the wing, James. From the arc. That's good. LeBron's got 18 points.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And that one's good. And that's now 20 points for Wall.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Irving's shot is good.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Beal gets a wide-open look. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. James with it, picked up by Nene. James kicks to Irving. LeBron passes to Marion. And he gets it to go. Marion's got 5.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. So important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. The dish now to LeBron. Shot denied. Beal against Marion. Pierce kicks to Wall. Back to Pierce from the arc. No luck, and Cleveland will come the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
Well, these are a pair of conference rivals that are going to be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. You know, this is just the first of 4 games they'll see each other.
LeBron outside, three-pointer, and he gets it to go. LeBron's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
Pass to Beal. Launches a 3. And again, Washington no good. Starting out this series, Clark, they're just, getting a feel for each other. Feeling out this year's roster.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You know, in the early season, you do a little scouting. This is where you get your bearings and kind of figure out what you need to do to beat those guys. I love these rivalries.
Harris is checked in for the Cavaliers. Waiters comes in for Sean Marion.
Nice pass. That one was... right on target.
Irving kicks to Harris. Waiters on the wing. Back to Harris. Love dishes to Harris. That's in there. Love with the assist. Harris has got his second bucket of the night. Wizards leading by 7. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Porter kicks to Temple. Well, good with the triple. Cleveland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Miller, the pass to Porter. And the shot is long.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's only a 5-point Wizards lead.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Outside Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. Harris outside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
The Cavs just never really built any consistency last year for long stretches. And, when that happens, it's hard to get wins away from home.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Cleveland, as you said, struggling on the road last year. Only 14 road wins. It's not going to cut it. Wizards leading by 3. And Wall. Here we go now. Pierce wide open. He fires.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
The pass to Harris. A beautiful reverse layup. Harris has got 8 points in the quarter.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Back to Irving. Beal with the steal. And now running up the court. Pierce pushing it up with 4 seconds on the clock. He got it up. The shot is off. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that. Perfectly timed.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron is down low with Verjao. Kyrie Irving is out there with Marion, and it's Miller in at the small forward. Here's Wall. Here's Nene, and he battles for the ball and gets the second change bucket. Nene's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Wizards. Miller dishes to James. Marion outside, takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
course, they have to stay hot. But if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
Chris Humphries has checked in for the Wizards. Miller comes in for John Wall. Back to Marion. Miller with the ball. Butler covering. James. It's good. This game is all even. James has got 23.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Washington calls timeout.
It was predicted by many, and I count myself amongst those who felt the Wizards would take a nice step forward and be one of the surprise teams in the East, and they certainly didn't disappoint.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Gortat's checked in for Humphries. Pierce comes in for Butler, and it's John Wall in for Andre Miller. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, Randy Whitman had some words for his team over the break. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
James in the post. Gortat covering, and a wide open look for Irving. And he's good on the three ball. Wizards guys ended 5th in the conference, and as you guys were talking about, a lot of people called that heading into the season. That was their projection for them.
Well, injuries derailed their 2013 campaign, Kevin, and they just seemed like a team ready to break out, and break out they did. I mean, 33 wins against the rest of the East. They jumped into that playoff picture.
Love's checked in for Mike Miller. And Wall. Here we go now. Up off the screen. And Nene with the lay-in. Good.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. James against Pierce. Here's Irving. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Back to LeBron. Down low. Rejected by Wall. Washington trailing. Here's Pierce. Cannot hit. Good D from Love. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
What a game for LeBron. He has 23 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
Here is Wall. He kicks it to Beal. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 6 assists here tonight.
He's really looking to stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have. Still letting it fly from long range. I love the aggressiveness.
I didn't really expect him to turn it over as many times as he has in the second half. It's caught me by surprise because before the break he only had 1.
And it's blocked by Love. Beal with the steal. Here's Wall.
Oh, get it! Watch out now.
Clark and Steve, neither team with the big advantage here in the 4th quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
Yeah, and I think that total could rise, Clark, because 2 evenly matched teams playing a tough game.
Outside Irving. The three-pointers right on target. Irving's got 19 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Good D by Love.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
No good on the second free throw. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Irving against Wall. Left side, Wall. They double up Pierce. Wall's shot is off.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Marion passes to LeBron. A second chance effort. Lets it go with a three. Another miss by LeBron. Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Now the feed to Wall. Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 5th rebound in this one. From 13, offensive rebound. And Verajao kicks to James. Here's Love. At the elbow, it's James. Irving with it. He's picked up by Wall. Here's Marion. Hands the three.
Boy, I'll tell you what, since the beginning of the fourth quarter, the three-point shot has really just been there for them. Everything's fallen.
Yeah, the touch from downtown is right on point.
Wall attacking. Feeds it to Beal. From the arc. Good! And he is walked them to within 2 points.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Irving dishes to LeBron. Back to Irving. With the shot. Yes!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
No room for mistakes right now.
Here's Wall. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
It is shaking in here, guys. Absolutely insane.
James misses. Washington's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To tie it up. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
His shooting has been good, but overall, I think his output has been somewhat limited. The defense really keeping him from getting the number of shots he'd like.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Marion kicks to James. The 15-footer. Oh, missed it. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. So Cleveland will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson and Verajao at the 4 and 5. Marion is out there with Irving. And it's James in at the small forward position.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
The Wizards shooting at 51%. Really solid. Miller, the pass to Nene. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
They get it back. Kicks it out to LeBron from past the arc. The shot is off.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness. Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Miller. They double him with Irving. And it's Miller penetrating. Kicks it to Gortat. And it's sent back by Irving. And they get it back. Shots good by Miller.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Wizards have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Cavaliers with the rebound.
You can't let the defense off the hook. You're wide open there. You've got to convert that layup.
Gortat with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. John Wall's checked in for Washington. Irving dishes to James. Back to Irving. Marion outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. No good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Wall. Into Nene. Good.
Oh, Maestro, you're so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra. Irving.
We're in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. There's the 3. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Well, that was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans, oh, man, they're struggling.
The kick out to Wall. Pass to Nene. Money!
You know, they got a foul to give here if they need it.
Well, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now. They can be very aggressive.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in overtime. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Irving kicks to LeBron. From outside the arc, it falls! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are you going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
It's Wall with the drive. Ooh, offline. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. And with another overtime period here, we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now. And so it's Cleveland with it. They double team Love. On the wing, Irving. To take the lead. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. That's good. And that's now 10 points for Paul Pierce.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Irving's shot is good.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
The Wizards shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And Wall. Here we go now. The shot no good. Great D that time from LeBron. Marion kicks to LeBron and puts them in the lead. James has got 33 points.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Into Nene. The Cavaliers pull it in. James outside. Fires the 3. The shot by Marion, no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected him too much.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack. Checking out the game Paul Pierce is having. He has 12 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
He showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of him.
James, the pass to Irving.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
It's Gortat with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gortat's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
All with it. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Big call, Kevin. He just didn't get there quick enough, and that's a tough break.
Now Cleveland shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. The kick out to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 33 points for Kyrie Irving.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Wall attacking. Beal gets a wide open look. It's good from beyond the arc.
Bounce back three, and they are back in the lead, guys.
You can feel the nervousness starting to creep in with this crowd, but now they're just fired up. What a ball game down the stretch.
James against Pierce. And it's James missing.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Outside for Beal. Beal with another miss.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Yes! That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
You know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Now here's LeBron. Outside Irving for three. The three won't fall. Right side Wall. Yes!
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. James, that's a two-pointer. Can't cash in.
Well, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there, getting himself in the good position under the glass.
Again, we are tied up as time runs out. And we'll go to a third overtime. And we'll return shortly. Welcome back to overtime basketball in what has been a tremendous battle so far. With Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We're going to keep this one going. Dishes it to Marion. Passes it to Irving. The tray. James misses. The Wizards shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Nene, right side. He dishes it to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. And that one's good by Gortat. Cavaliers trailing. LeBron outside. Back to Irving. Puts up a three. Here's Love. Kicks it out to James. For the three. Gortat with the rebound.
He continues to fire up the threes here in OT, but just has not been delivering.
And Nene with the basket on the assist by Pierce. And now a 4-point Washington lead. The Cavaliers shooting well. They're at 45%. Irving kicks to LeBron. He feeds it to Marion. A three-pointer off the mark. Now Gortat. Here's Beal. Cavaliers with the rebound. Marion's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now the dish to James. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Nene did not like that one.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed land, but say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Pierce dishes to Beal. Irving with the steal. Here we go. James heading to the hoop.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Man, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Nene. He has 15 rebounds, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Now, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
John Wall's checked in for the Wizards. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Wall's gone 1 of 5 from deep. To the paint. Count it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
You know, his performance has been so important to this team. He's as dependable as ever, guys.
Wall draws the double. Outside, Pierce. Back to Wall. Pass to Nene. Here's Gortat. It's in!
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive line.
And they double him up with LeBron. Now the pass to Irving. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
Well, even with the double team, he had the vision to find the open man. He just knew he wasn't going to miss there. Not with so much riding on him.
Washington calls timeout. Is what you take.
Well, you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy two.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you've got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. He kicks it to Gortat. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Possible shot to block.